Hi, folks, and welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be talking about condo living. Please, before I start, tell your friends to subscribe to me in the YouTube channel, Rick Sykes 305. Just tell them and tell them to tell their friends. I'm trying to build this up only because I'm 10 years too late. So I'd like to see this thing blossom. Getting back to the topic, condo living. You know, condo living is very, very interesting. Basically, what happens is you are living with a lot of people. And I mean a lot of people. People that you have no idea where they're from, what they do for a living, if they do anything for a living. You just don't know who you're with. And I'll tell you something, it's tough. I mean, I've done it. One time I was living in a condo in Connecticut, and I actually owned it, and it was right by the airport. And I used to watch the planes come in and go out and stuff like that. It was kind of fun. It was kind of exciting. But every time I had people over, oh my God, the people would next door to me or down the street, they'd complain about the parking situation. They'd complain that there were cups on the lawn after the parties. They'd complain that the noise was too loud after, let's say, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. It just became unbearable. I absolutely detested it. I guess those were my younger days when things were a little louder than I do things today. Yes, I did have the condo life for a while, and I moved out, and I actually had a boat then, and I moved back on the boat in Connecticut, and I also had a house. So the house was good. It was good for the winter. The boat was good for the summer. But anyway, that was then, and then we moved to Palm Beach. What a trip that was. I had a beautiful 2-bedroom condo overlooking the ocean in Palm Beach. Can't beat it. One thing I have to tell you, though, which people don't understand about living in a condo overlooking the water. After the sun goes down, you don't have anything there anymore. I used to die laughing because people would say, they'd say, I'd be at, let's say, at a bar or a club or something like that, and then somebody would say, man, you live on the water, don't you? I said, yes. They said, oh, I want to come over to your place and see what it looks like. I said, you're not going to say anything. What do you mean? Well, it's dark. Oh, but you must be something. You don't. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you see nothing. You go out on the balcony, it's pitch black out there. I mean, occasionally you'll see a boat go by, zipping by, and you see a couple lights go by. Or you see some boat way the hell out, and you see a couple lights instead of it. But I'll tell you something, nighttime to live on the water in a condo is just not worth a thing. I'd rather be living, inland. At least you see the cars, the lights, you see people. On this, no. One good thing I have to tell you, though, at night, we used to have the sea turtles come up on the sand, and that was fun to watch them. You would, because it was a private beach, you could actually get close to them, not touch them, but you get close to them and you watch them come up and lay the eggs. That was exciting, I have to tell you. But other than that, nighttime in a condo on the water makes no sense. So you understand that. But getting back to condo life, wow, things are totally, totally different than they are with living in a house or living on your own yacht. Because let me tell you how this is. You have to reserve things. When I say reserve things, they had 2 beautiful grilling areas. But, if you have, let's say, 200, 300 people living in your place or units, people are always grilling. So all of a sudden, one day you're driving home, you say, you know what, let me get a lobster and I'll cook it on the grill tonight, or a nice big steak, I'll cook it on the grill tonight. You don't think anything about it. Nothing. You're just saying, I'll go home and cook this thing up. Well, all of a sudden, you prepare it, you go downstairs, and there's a line of people, and they've all written down their times of what they're going to grill, when they're going to grill. And can you fit yours in there? Well, you hope so, but what a pain in the neck. So you're sitting there, your mouth is salivating because you can't cook when you want to cook. That is one of the problems. I'll tell you another problem that I had, and this is a problem that probably a lot of people don't have, but of course, that was my problem. I like Harley Davidsons, and Harley Davidsons are a little bit loud. Do you know how often I would come home and park under the garage, in the garage underneath the condo, and the next thing you know is all of a sudden the police are there. And they say, license registration. And I said, for what? License registration. I said, yes, sir. And I give it to them. And they say, do you know there's a noise ordinance here? I said, I'm not making any noise. Well, your motorcycle is. I said, well, I'm just coming home from wherever I was coming home from, whether it could have been a friend's house, could have been anywhere. I could not believe I was getting harassed because I was driving my motorcycle. And you know what it is? I'm going to explain this to you. All it takes is one person. Just one. I'm not kidding. You could have a condo complex filled with people. One person can ruin it for everybody. Oh, I'll tell you something. That was a problem. And it got to the point where I said, you know what? Condo living is not for me. I finally figured it out. It took a while. I'll tell you, I had a beautiful place, and the place was nice. I mean, you couldn't beat it. 2 large rooms for bedrooms, and the big living room, a big kitchen, dining room. It was beautiful. But it just wasn't for me. So I don't know how you folks are, but oh, and the other thing I've got to tell you is, people cooking. Oh my God. You had smells from all over the place. And it was just like, some of it was just disgusting. I mean, really disgusting. But let me ask you folks, what do you think? The ones who live in a condo, are you happy living in a condo? Let me know. I'm curious as to, am I the only one that got a bad condo complex? Or does everybody get this? I'd love to hear what you have to say about that, please. So please follow me on YouTube, Rick Sykes 305. I really would appreciate hearing from you. And have a great, 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 great night. Thank you. Bye.